Hello everyone. Now it's a time to discuss about Snowpipe in Snowflake. Snowpipe is Snowflake's continuous data ingestion service which enables loading data from file as soon as they are available in a stage. It is basically a copy into command continuously looking for fresh files to process them in micro batches as soon as they are available in staging layer. Snowpipe eliminates the requirement to build near real-time pipelines to process data from external locations. The following diagram shows the Snowpipe auto-ingest process in AWS S3. First, data is loaded in a stage. Then, an S3 event notification informs Snowpipe by a SQS queue that file is ready to load. Snowpipe copies the file into a queue. Then, a Snowflake provided virtual warehouse loads data from queued files into a target table based on parameter defined in specific pipe. The steps to follow to create a Snowpipe in AWS is create a AWS IAM policies which configure access to permission to access S3 bucket, that is using IAM role. Then create a external stage on AWS S3 bucket. Then we need to create Snowflake Snowpipe to ingest files from AWS external stage. Then we need to set up an event notification in AWS S3 to automate Snowpipe and to get to know our Snowpipe that data is available in AWS S3. Now let's move to hands-on on Snowpipe. This is the data that we're gonna use as part of this hands-on. Our data is available in Kaggle. I'll be providing the link in the description. There is one file called carddeco.csv. I have divided this file into two parts, that is first 100 line in one file, then other part in another file to demonstrate the Snowpipe. Let's now first go ahead and create IAM role in a AWS. Go to IAM. Let's go to roles. Let's click on create role. Let's go to AWS account. Then we have to create for this AWS account. Then let's go to next. We need to allow S3 full access. I have already done this in another video. That's the reason I'm going fast in this video. Snowflake Snowpipe. We can provide a description. Let's go ahead and create this role. Now let's go ahead and create a S3 bucket. Let's click bucket. Let's go and create bucket. Let's create a folder inside this named Snowpipe, or let's say CSV data. I'll also show the demonstration for Parquet and JSON format, so I'm creating a folder named CSV data. Now let's go to Snowflake. This is our Snowflake UI. I have already written a code for Snowpipe. Let's go through the code one by one. First, we need to create a database using create database carddeco. Now we need to use this database. A database name carddeco is created. We are not able to see here, but let's refresh the page. Now we can see that a database named carddeco is created. Let's create a table inside this. Now if we go here, and we can see that car sales CSV table is created. To connect our AWS account with Snowflake, we need to create a S3 integration object. We need to provide a role ARN. That is, we have to go to our IAM user. Let's go to this, copy this ARN and paste it here. And we need to provide a allowed storage location. Let's go to S3, copy the S3 URI and paste it in Snowflake. Now we are creating a S3 external stage with storage provider S3 that will take the data from here. Let's go ahead and run this. Our integration object is created. Now it's a time to connect this integration object with AWS. To connect this, we need these two fields, that is storage AWS IAM user ARN and storage AWS external ID. Let's copy this. We need to go to IAM user. We have to go to trust relationship. We need to edit this trust relationship. We need to paste this ARN here. And we need to add a condition. To add a condition, click on add a condition. The condition key is external ID. Qualifier can be default and our operator should be string equals. Now we need to copy this external ID and paste it here. That means we are telling our AWS that whenever this external ID asks for the permission, please allow them to take a S3 full access in that path. Now update the policy. Now we have successfully created a connection between Snowpipe, our Snowflake, and our IAM user or S3 bucket. Now it's a time to define a file format. We know it's CSV format, hence type is CSV. It is comma separated, so we are writing comma. First line is a header, so we don't need that because it's already defined in a table, so I am writing 1. So if it substitute with null if there is an empty field found. Now we need to create external CSV stage. To do that, let's copy path from here and paste it here. That is a path for our stage. Our integration object is S3int and our file format is CSV formats. Let's go ahead and run this. It will take some time to create a stage. It has taken around 3 seconds to create this stage. Now it's a time to create a Snowpipe that will automate a data ingestion. Let's go ahead. It says auto ingest equals to true. We need to enable this because we need to automatically ingest. So let's go ahead and create this. It says healthcare CSV does not exist. We need to copy this table name. So what we are doing, we are copying the data from this stage to our car sales CSV table. Now we can show the pipes that are created. We can see that our pipe is created. When we are doing show pipes, we are seeing that there is a notification channel here. That is, now we need to go to our S3 and create an event. That is, let's go here. Let's go to our bucket. Let's go to properties. And when you come down, this is the S3 event notification. That is, whenever a new file is created or deleted, it sends a notification to a queue which notifies our Snowflake about new data that is added. Now let's go and click create event notification. Let's provide an appropriate event name, that is Snowpipe event. We can leave prefix and suffix. Let's go and create all object create events. That is, if we are doing any kind of create, delete or any kind of thing, it will notify us to our SQS queue. Let's go down. Now we need to define a destination where it should be notified. In our case, it should be SQS queue. Now we have to enter SQS QARN, that is whatever we have got from here. Let's copy this and paste it here. Now we have successfully created an event. Now if you are going to Snowpipe and doing select star from car sales CSV, and if you run this, we are seeing there is no data present because we have not uploaded any data to our Snowflake, to our S3. Let's go ahead and add a data to our S3. Upload, add files. Let's upload the data. Now if you are going to Snowpipe and run the same query again, it will take some time to get data in Snowflake. Let's wait for some time. You can see that we have successfully got a data that is present in S3. We can go ahead and add more data. As of now, we can see that there are 31 records. Now if we are uploading more data, our upload has been successful. Now let's go to Snowflake. It will take some time to update. Now if we are running the same query again, as of now it's also 31. Let's wait for some more time. Now if we are running this, we can see that new rows have been added into our table. So these are the hands-on for creating Snowpipe. So what we have done, let's go through the steps one by one. We have first gone to AWS and created a IAM user. Then we have created a S3 bucket. Then we have come to Snowflake. We have created our table first. Then we have created an integration object. We have added the integration object details in our IAM role. That way we have created a connection between Snowflake and AWS. Next, we have created our pipe that will take a data from our staging layer, that is our S3 bucket. That way we have created our Snowflake pipe.